Hey everybody, just wanted to do a quick video about my custom modified Arcade1up project here. I want to do a video because pictures really don't do it justice as far as what these things could do. If you guys aren't familiar with these things are sold at Walmart, and there's about 6 or 7 different versions of it. This is the Street Fighter edition. The problem is that they only come with 3 games. In this case, they come with 3 Street Fighter games, and that's not really enough. These things are about $400 just on their own, plus tax. And what I've done is I've gone in and I've modified quite a bit of stuff to make it really the best arcade option for your room. Now, just so you know, these are only about 4 feet tall. They're not a full-size arcade cabinet. Just to compare it, that is a full-size arcade cabinet that I built next to it. It's quite a bit larger, as you can see. But it's still a great size, perfect for 2 players. Let me just show you what I've done. I've replaced all of the buttons. You can't really tell, but they're all LED lit. They all light up so you can see them really well in the dark. I've drilled 2 new holes for select buttons, one there and one there. If you look around the back, I've completely changed the wiring. I've added an amp there. It's all running off of something called a Raspberry Pi. Sorry, you can't see everything in there. I'm going to clean up the wires, but completely redid the wires. You can see a lot of wires there. That's all the new buttons and joysticks and everything. I've replaced those because the ones it comes with aren't really that good a quality. But most importantly, let me show you what it can do as far as games. As you can see, I'm running Super Mario Brothers 1. It does have the Nintendo system. Now, to switch the games or to move the games, you just press start and select at the same time, and it will go back to the menu. So let me show you all the systems we have on here. You just use the joystick to navigate the menu. This button here selects the game, and this button goes back. So if I just go back, I'll show you all the systems. Games that you last played, arcade games, MAME, which is more arcade games, Final Burn Alpha, more arcade games, Neo Geo, same, Daphne, Vectrex, Atari, Atari 5200, Atari 70, 800, Atari Lynx, Television, ColecoVision, Commodore 64, Game & Watch, Nintendo. Just to kind of show you what we're dealing with, if we go in, you can see pretty much every Nintendo game ever made. Okay, and then you just have to pick one in a place. We'll go back for now, though. This is Japanese Nintendo. Nintendo hacks, basically. So hacks of different games. Virtual Boy, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Super Nintendo. So I'll go into this one. Again, every Super Nintendo game is pretty much in here. It has a nice little picture and even a video of each game. So it's really, really well done menu. Okay, and you can press left and right in here and it'll go through the systems. These are like SNES hacks, so you get like NBA Jam 2K17, for example, which is basically the old school NBA Jam with new new players. Let's go back. Game Gear, Sega Master System, Japanese Sega, Sega Genesis. Go in there real quick because big people are fans of Genesis, obviously. If we go to the bottom, just a ton of, absolute ton of games. I don't know how many exactly. Tens of thousands of games on here. So Sega clones or Sega hacks, 32X, Sega CD, TurboGrafx 16, PC Engine, PlayStation games, MS-DOS games, and then your settings. And then Capcom 1, 2, and 3, those are different Capcom arcade games, Space Fighters, custom collections, and all the games. And there's just an absolute ton. So anyway, that's what you get with it. I'm not going to go through all the games, but you just sort of pick which one you want. So if I go to arcade games, for example, and then I want to play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, just press the button and it will boot right up. Sorry, there's quite a reflection there. I'll show you the buttons in a second as far as what you have to do. And this is the full arcade version of the Ninja Turtles. Now this game came out, I think, back in the late 80s, so quite an old game, but just an awesome game. It will play constantly or all the time. You can leave it on. It's a great addition to your man cave or wherever you want to put it. If you just press the select button, it's like inserting a coin. So that's how you insert coins, and then it plays like an arcade game. Works awesome. Again, these are all new buttons, way better than the buttons that it comes with. All custom done. Like I say, LEDs. I'll show you what they look like. I'm going to turn off the lights here. There you go. So you can easily play at night. And you can add your own lighting if you want. Like if you want to get LED strip lights or something and put them in the back, you can do that. But anyways, just thought I'd show you guys a video of everything this thing can do. Well worth the money. Like I say, it's $400 plus tax on its own. All the parts that I have to buy to put into it are quite pricey, so it's really a steal of a deal. And again, a great addition to your man cave or whatever you want to use it for. Hope you enjoyed.